Welcome back, lovely people, to our channel where we dive deep into the life of Harry and Meghan and always celebrate their journey together. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already to stay in the loop on everything Sussex related. We have quite the story today, and trust me, you won't want to miss this one. So, buckle up, grab your tea or coffee or whatever you beautiful souls are sipping on, because things are about to get interesting in Sussex land. So, the Daily Fail's Richard Eden is back with what he's calling a major scoop. No, it's not about King Charles's Australian tour flop, or Kate Middleton's missing engagement ring, or even Prince William's mysterious weight loss. Nope, Eden has his eye on, get this, real estate. Yes, folks, according to Richard Eden, Prince Harry and Meghan have bought a house in Portugal. The claim is that Harry and Meghan are keeping a foothold in Europe now that they were evicted from Frogmore Cottage. What's more, the home could grant them visa-free access to the EU's Schengen zone. Quite the plot twist, right? Now, before we dive into why this is actually great news, if it's true, let me start by saying, I don't believe it. And you probably won't either. Why? Because it's Richard Eden and the Daily Fail, and they have a track record that is, let's say, less than stellar when it comes to reporting on Harry and Meghan. But let's have a little fun with this. Even though I'm taking this story with a grain of salt, if it is true, I'm all for it, and here's why. Reason number 1. It proves, once again, that Harry and Meghan are still on the A-list. For so long, the British media has been trying to convince us that the Sussexes are fading into irrelevance. But these headlines say otherwise. Even the Standard and the Telegraph couldn't resist calling Portugal the new Malibu of Europe, with A-listers like Harry and Meghan flocking to buy homes there. If that's not a solid confirmation of their status, I don't know what is. Think about it. When you hear the words A-list, celebrity, who comes to mind? You've got your George Clooney's, your Beyoncé's, your Oprah Winfrey's, and of course our faves, Harry and Meghan. Because let's be real, if they bought the house, they would not just buying a house in Portugal. They would be buying into a lifestyle. They would be buying into a community. They would be buying into a level of exclusivity that most people can only dream of. And the fact that even the most cynical, skeptical, and, let's face it, downright nasty British tabloids are acknowledging this is huge. It shows that Harry and Meghan's star power is undeniable. It shows that they're not going anywhere. And it shows that they're only going to get bigger and more influential as time goes on. Because here's the thing about Harry and Meghan. They're not just famous for being famous. They're famous for a reason. They're using their platform to make a difference in the world. They're speaking out about issues that matter. They're challenging the status quo. And people are listening. So yeah, this whole Portugal real estate story might be just another juicy tabloid rumour. But if you look a little deeper, it's actually a testament to Harry and Meghan's enduring appeal. It's proof that they're not just surviving, they're thriving, and that they've carved out a place for themselves among the world's elite. It's a sign of even bigger and better things to come. Now, on to reason number 2. The Sussexes are loaded. Remember how the media kept pushing this ridiculous narrative that Harry and Meghan were broke or struggling financially? Yeah, that didn't age well. If they've bought a second mansion in Portugal, it sends one loud and clear message. They're thriving financially. Let's be real, guys. The broke royal storyline was always a load of baloney. I mean, come on. These are hard-working individuals. And let's not forget that Meghan was making it out here even before she met Prince Harry. they were never going to be struggling to make ends meet, even after stepping back from royal life. But that didn't stop the tabloids from spinning this narrative that Harry and Meghan were somehow financially irresponsible, that they were spending money like it was going out of style, and that they were going to end up bankrupt and living in a cardboard box. And you know why they did that? Because it fits into this larger narrative that they've been trying to push for years. The narrative that Harry and Meghan are out of touch, entitled, and clueless about the realities of the real world. But the truth is, Harry and Meghan are anything but. They're savvy, they're ambitious, and they're building a life for themselves and their children that is both financially secure and personally fulfilling. They're not relying on handouts from the royal family or taxpayers. They're making their own way in the world. And this supposed purchase in Portugal, it's just the latest example of their financial success. It shows that they're not afraid to invest in their future, that they're thinking long-term, and that they're building a legacy that will last for generations to come. So yeah, to all the haters and naysayers out there who were gleefully predicting Harry and Meghan's financial downfall, well, I've got some bad news for you. It looks like you're going to have to find something else to be miserable about, because the Sussexes are doing just fine. In fact, they're doing better than fine. They're thriving. Reason number 3. It proves that Harry and Meghan's marriage is as strong as ever. Lately, the British press has been obsessing over the idea that Harry and Meghan were on the verge of splitting up. They made such a fuss over Harry attending a few events solo, as if that was some earth-shattering sign of trouble. But here's the thing. Couples in trouble don't buy homes together. If Harry and Meghan have bought a home in Portugal, it only strengthens what we already know. They're united, they're happy, and they're thriving as a couple. Their marriage is solid, and no amount of media speculation is going to change that. And finally, reason number 4. This would be the ultimate snub to the British media and the royal family. For years, the British press has been pushing this narrative that Harry is desperate to come back to the UK. But if Harry and Meghan are buying a home in Portugal, it's a clear signal that they're looking forward, not back. Instead of returning to the UK where Harry would have to deal with royal drama and media intrusions, they're investing in a place where their family can be safe, secure, and far away from the toxic environment that they left behind. It's a smart move, and it shows just how done they are with the chaos of royal life. So, while we can't confirm whether or not this story is true, I'll say this. If Harry and Meghan bought a home in Portugal, good for them. It fits perfectly with their vision of living a life on their own terms, free from the pressures of royal duty and the constant tabloid scrutiny. They're thriving, financially, personally, and as a couple. And it's beautiful to see. As always, we'll wait for Harry and Meghan to confirm it themselves, but in the meantime, we can only smile knowing they're continuing to build the life they deserve. And for their detractors? Well, let's just say this news might sting a little. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this potential new chapter for Harry and Meghan in Portugal? Drop your comments below and let's chat. See you in the next video. And as always, keep supporting Harry and Meghan as they continue to thrive.